Hey everybody! Yes, this is a different angle than normal, and that's because this is a different video than normal. I've mentioned this before, I will mention it maybe again, maybe next time. I'm going to college, so I'm leaving this place that I am right now, and I'm heading off to a different state. And I figured, since I'm already packing up and taking down my wall, let's say goodbye. Do you guys remember this wall? This is the wall I had before I got my good camera. You probably haven't seen it in this much detail before. But let's look at it one last time before I take it all down. So this picture actually means a lot to me because this is my favorite place in the world. And it's just this little lake off the side of the road in Iceland. And I swear it is just absolutely beautiful. I love it there and I really want to go back one day. Coming down here we have this amazing Dan and Phil poster. Well, calendar, I guess. Of course, up there we have my playbill, some of my art, the beautiful Iceland postcard I got back when I was there. I really love that place. I really want to go back. Coming down here we have some gifts from friends. This was a birthday present actually that one of my friends made me because I thought Romania and America were really cute together. And Lithuania was the person who all my friends compared me to because I looked like them when I did martial arts and I had sort of the same personality back then. Up here we have some of my favorite business cards I ever gotten from artists. I really like to collect the business cards from artists. They look so beautiful. I own a lot of these people's arts, but some of them I just couldn't afford at the time, so I kept the card. Coming down here we have a present from one of my friends. For graduation they were giving out all these little cards. And so they made one that's like, you make the constant fear of doomsday apocalypse more bearable, which I really appreciate. Thank you. Some more etch and sketch with some Deadpool. Coming down we have the map of the world. I love traveling. I want to travel the world someday, and so of course I have to have the map of it somewhere. We also have a beautiful theater medal. I won an award for one of my shows that I did, so that's my medal from it. Coming up here, we have my eye. You have seen different versions of this before. Probably the one that you see most often is that orange square. An eye is something in our theater department that we give to people who take initiative. This was the first one I ever got, so I've decided to hang it on my wall. Over here, we have a birthday card that one of my friends gave me. They used to love The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, so they did all these calligraphy stuff, and I just liked the card so much I hung it on my wall. Up here we have a Hamilton ticket and a Pegasus. I got this in Oregon and I feel like it represents so much about me. We have some Bleach fan art that came in one of the color books I got for Bleach. I just liked it, I found it. I have that problem where I like things, I just kind of keep them. Over here we have what I deemed as the hardest piece I've ever made that has since been beaten by my Ripley's piece. But Gaster was so difficult because this I made physically. Like, these are different pieces of paper. When I printed and typed all this out, this was not included, so I had to leave space for him. Some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I really like Yu-Gi-Oh! I keep a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. These are my favorite cards I've ever had. I was a Ritual user. I really loved GX. This was my favorite card for the longest time, and I never had a deck for him. Ritual, Earthbound Immortals, all the good stuff. Some more etch and sketch Valentine's Day card, which was just let's be friends. And then finally, the Raven. I actually like crows better than ravens, but I got this in London, up in the London Tower where they had a bunch of different ravens, so that was cool. Coming up on the sides, we just have tiny little bit of memorabilia stuff I got, either as gifts or from my travels or from conventions. I really like KHR. I want to do a video on the characters in that one day. And we have a lovely what came in a Valentine's. It was, thank you for sneezing really loudly. Which was, Will really likes my sneezes. I sneeze so loudly, and I've been trying to control that because they actually hurt when I do. But so far, so okay. Coming up here, we have a Kingdom Workers wrench. Something that my church does is called Kingdom Workers. It's just working for the kingdom of God and stuff, and it's just something to remind you to be a good person. And then last but not least, we have Iceland, which is, Iceland. Ooh, before I forget, I have these little things sitting on top of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's a Pokemon, there is a Magician, there is a spoon from Miracle Workers. This is a coin from back when they still made silver coins, and then a nesting doll. Down here on my little side table, I have a bunch of pins on my board. I really like pins, I really do, I can't help it. This is a new edition. This I got in Italy. Really love it. I love the artwork. Whoever made this was just a guy on the street. I absolutely love it. And then we have my 3 binders of art. And then this one actually still contains my script to Miracle Workers, because even though I have the book, I just kept it in a binder. I guess you kind of want to see my new stuff right now. These are tickets for a Dan and Phil show. But this is what you see in the background for my videos right now. We have a magnetic hourglass. I love hourglasses. There's something about them that I just absolutely love. The books I'm reading right now, and a journal I want to get to as soon as I finish my next one. The eye that I got for last year, this one's Halloween. I picked it out because I love Halloween. I used to have a mug, actually, that I used all year long in theater, and it was just a Halloween mug, and everyone was like, that's Sarah. We have a Hetalia keychain with a bunch of Iceland rune charms on them. We have a flash drive with photos on it. A bunch of watercolors that I did. I was getting into watercolors, and then I realized the paper that I had is just absolutely horrible for watercolors, so, you know, we save that for later. We have a couple of just random stuff, like Never Enough Thyme, which is the plant. Some lavender spray, because lavender helps me sleep a lot. And then Mabel. And then Alay, and then, of course, no one better but Spider-Man. You also see Dolchus, my staff, in the background. Fun fact, staffs are my favorite weapon I ever was trained with. And another map of Iceland. I really like maps, you guys. So, that has been my tour of the set. I'm going to take all this stuff down now. I'm going to head off to Utah, so until then my camera's dying, and I wish you the best of luck. Bye.